Hi everyone, now that we're home from Disney, I thought I would do a haul with everything that we bought. So I have lots of items, we did lots of shopping. There's things from the Disney Character Warehouse at the Vineland Premium Outlets that you may have already seen in TikTok videos that I posted, but I'm going to post them here as well. The Disney shops around the parks, Disney shops around the resorts. Target as well. I had a shopping list for Target, was able to find a few things I was looking for because we don't have Target here in Canada. And a few things from this Disney store in the airport as well. Did some shopping before we flew out. We did a lot of shopping. For reference, we spent about $700 American. So I'll go over some of the prices on the items. Some of them aren't labeled and I don't have the receipts any longer, but I'll do the best to give you the prices as well. The exchange rate for Canadians right now really isn't good. Probably would have done more shopping if it was more at par, but it's pretty far off right now. But for reference, we went down with 2 suitcases. We came home with 3, and my mom had an extra carry-on that she wasn't using, so we also filled that at the last minute at the airport, but I'll show you that as well. So we'll just get started. I'll dive into some of the bags. Got these ears at the Character Warehouse. For reference, ears are usually $27 and up in the parks. These were $3.99 and they're from the fall collection and the Halloween line. I did see them when we were there in the fall, didn't buy them. Really picky about my ears, especially if they're $27.99, but for $3.99, how could you pass them up? Always bring home some candies. These are just from the gift shop at the Polynesian. Every gift shop on property has them. The confectionery, basically any store will have your candy line. This at Target, and I thought it would be fun for breakfast, maybe closer to St. Patrick's Day for our daughter. Lucky Charms pancake mix. My daughter also spotted this in the Polynesian gift shop our first night there. I didn't let her buy it that first night. I said there's gonna be lots of things she's gonna wanna see and buy throughout the week. So I said, let's take a picture of it. And if you still want it at the end of the trip, we'll get it. She still wanted it about a day before we left. The last night we were there, she wasn't feeling well. She was stuck in the hotel room. So I went out and did some shopping. They had one left on the shelf and I picked this up for her. It was $22. And that was at the Polynesian gift shop. And this is from their Aulani line. Our home resort is actually Aulani and we haven't gotten there yet just due to not being able to travel for several years during COVID. But this stuff is only at the Polynesian or Aulani. So it's a little purse. Oh, these are just my goodies from the confectionery. So my favorite Disney treat that I bring home are the Mickey Rice Krispies. To some, they're just Rice Krispie squares. I find them extra yummy. I don't know. Just one of my favorites. So these are $6.50 each and I picked up 3 of them to bring home. Like I said, just grab them from the confectionery. Tip if you're DVC or annual pass, you can also use your discount there on food and drinks. So $6.50, but save 20%. Daughter's birthday was while we were away. So my mom and I both picked up some gifts for her as we were out shopping in the days leading up to her birthday. My mom got her this really cute little purse, $29.99, and she bought this at Sir Mickey's in the Magic Kingdom. And you can see it has little fairies on it. She loves to play dress up and always walk around with a purse, so that's perfect. She did do the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique for her birthday, and she wanted to be Ariel. So that came with the costume, a tiara, and a wand. And when we left, we went over to Sir Mickey's, had some photos taken, and she also spotted the Ariel jewelry as it was her birthday. And she did have some gift cards of her own as well. She did pick out the Ariel jewelry set. So it came with the necklace and came with earrings and a bracelet. And the whole set was $24.99. And again, she saved 20%. So we have our resort mugs. So for the 3 of us, we do get 2 just because our daughter's only 5. There's no way she would actually drink a whole thing of lemonade, and she doesn't drink pop very often. She has an occasional Sprite while we're out, but she wouldn't make use of a whole mug. So her and I usually just share, and my husband gets one as well. But they make great souvenirs to come home. At the Character Warehouse, my daughter picked out this stuffed jaguar from Encanto. $9.99 at the Character Warehouse. Stuffed animals start at $27 in the parks, which is crazy. So $9.99, it's something original. It's not the typical, you know, stuffed Mickey or stuffed Minnie, and she loves him. Chick-fil-A sauce. Picked this up at Target. We don't have Chick-fil-A in Canada, and I think it's absolutely delicious. Maybe it's just because it's something I don't get to have all the time. Some specialty candy stores here do have it, but sell it for like $20 a bottle. It's crazy. So this was $4 at Target. Yak and Yeti served souvenir mug. She had a slushie in this at lunch. Lunch there was absolutely delicious, by the way. If you have a chance, try Yak and Yeti at Animal Kingdom. At the Character Warehouse, I picked up this calendar. So it is a 2022 calendar, so really not used for the calendar part. However, pictures from original artwork from 1971 when the park opened. All has perforated edges around the images, and they can be framed. So I got that tip from a YouTuber who shops at the Character Warehouse as well. And I said, if they still have them for 99 cents, absolutely have to get one. I'm going to pick up a few frames, maybe from IKEA or the dollar store. And I'm going to frame some images for my home office. Just a cute little t-shirt for my daughter from Target, $6. Just a free book in there. If you're at Animal Kingdom and your child likes scavenger hunts, Wilderness Explorer, they can go around, they learn tips about different animals, and they earn badges. I also try and pick up some of these reusable bags. I think they're about $1 each. For the small, they have a medium size and a large size, but I love them. They're easy just to throw in your bag if you need a reusable shopping bag. We're out. Sometimes I throw my lunch in it. Sometimes I just throw some things in it to throw in the car if we're going for a drive or a day trip. Perfect bags. So while we were at Target as well, I shopped out the dollar in the clearance section, and I saw this cute little snow toy, which is really weird because it's in Florida. So my mom said, well, it's probably for sand, not snow. Labeled snowman maker in Florida. Probably why it was marked down to $1. But we do have snow at home, so this will work out perfect. I had got my daughter one of the Munchlings for her birthday. It's kind of a surprise box. You don't know which one you're getting. This one's Winnie the Pooh, and it smells like honey. Super cute. Kids are right into those surprise boxes and blind bags these days, so she thought that was really neat. Got this shirt for her, my daughter, at the Character Warehouse. So for reference, I saw this in the parks in the fall for $34. I got it for $12 at the Character Warehouse. She loves The Nightmare Before Christmas. She's 5 now. She started watching it when she was 2. Only 2-year-old at her babysitters who would ask to watch it and had to be told no because the other kids were too scared. I got myself a Disney Vacation Club member shirt. Can't remember where I bought this, although all the DVC resorts have merch. I want to say I picked it up at Riviera. Want to say it was $34, again with the 20% off. I bought myself a Dumbo tank top. This was $12 at the Character Warehouse. For reference, it was $36.99 when sold in the parks. Again, got it for $12. So can't beat that. Also got my daughter a happy birthday Mickey pin. Trying to get her into pin trading. Not quite there yet, but we do have a pin board at home of all our favorites and keep our traders on lanyards. But I wanted to get her a birthday pin since we were there celebrating her birthday. If you love Twix and you love caramel, you need to try these, the salted caramel Twix. I actually picked some up at Target and some up at the airport gift shop before we headed out because I love them. And I had my eye on this mug the whole time we were there. So it's a Disney Vacation Club member mug. It was $24.99 and I got my 20% off, and I picked this up at the Polynesian gift shop. Very heavy, but super cute. Looks like a camera on the back. A tradition for us is always getting a Christmas ornament. Sometimes we get the year ones where it was only January. There was like no 2023 merch left. There was no Christmas ornaments. I could not find one. And unfortunately, our last night at Disney Springs got missed because my daughter wasn't feeling well. So I didn't get to specifically go to the Christmas shop there at Disney Springs. But since we stayed at the Polynesian, I got this super cute Polynesian ornament. So this was $29.99 and I got 20% off of this as well with my DVC discount. I did see these at a few other resorts, of course, for each individual resort. I love the Disney lines of games, and my daughter loves to sit down and have family game night. So we already have the Disney Candyland that she got for Christmas. And then I saw, guess who? Disney version. So this was $19.99, 20% off as well. But I just thought that would be a fun game that'd be easy for her to play since she's 5. They had tons of games this time though. I will say they had more games in the gift shops, Disney themed ones, than I had seen before. And they're all the major ones. They're Life, Battleship, Candyland, things like that. We did go for during Festival of the Arts at Epcot, and I like to get a pin for every festival I go to. So I did pick up the Figment pin. So that was $17.99 with, and you can get your discount on that as well. Unfortunately, my daughter's not a big fan of the Epcot booths, loves the rides. Trying the foods, not so much. So unfortunately, we didn't get to try much food, or actually anything from the booths. But it was neat to see, and we had never been for Festival of the Arts before. I had mentioned that we did the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, and she was Ariel, so just things that are thrown in the bag that came along with her costume are the wand, changes colors, the crown, and her little dress is still packed away. But you can check out our TikToks and our Facebook as well if you want to see what the costume looked like. We'll also be posting a video of the complete experience. She loves her cups. Some of the restaurants use I guess, reusable cups that you can take with you. This one's from Yak and Yeti. Just had water in it because she did get the slushy, but we kept the cup. Can't remember where she got the frozen cup from. I want to say it was Steakhouse 71. Just had her drink in it as well. Since we were staying at the Polynesian, our daughter got Lay's when we checked in. Character Warehouse, I got this Christmas tumbler. So I always had my eyes on this when people posted on social media over the holidays, but we never go over Christmas, so I never had a chance to get it. And I'm so excited it was at the Character Warehouse. Regular $27.99. I get it for $12.99. That's a great deal. Also from the Character Warehouse, they had some pop sockets, so I got the orange bird one. They also had a Christmas one that had snow inside of it. It was cute too. $16.99, and I got it for $7.99. So while we were there, our daughter has kind of taken a liking to pressed pennies. So I grabbed a little book to keep them in. So this little book was, I believe, $14.99. Can't find the price on it now. $14.99, and I got the 20% off. So they have little pouches for your pressed pennies. One of the cool ones we got this time was the Splash Mountain one. Splash Mountain closed the week before we went, but they still had the pressed penny machine out. When you go to the Riviera to Topolino's character breakfast, they don't sign your books, but they give you a cute little postcard. One of my favorite places to go when we go is Basin. I love their bath bombs, love their soaps, love their products, but I left it to the last night and we didn't get to Disney Springs when my daughter wasn't feeling well. But then we were staying at the Polynesian, which is on the monorail line, and it's a quick monorail ride over to the Grand Floridian, which has a smaller Basin store, but still has everything that I needed. So me and my mom hopped over there while my husband stayed with my daughter. And I spent a good chunk of money there, but you can also use your discount there as well. So I got some bath salts. You fill the tube yourself with whatever scents you want. So I just layered with a few different ones. I got some Mickey soaps, got a Valentine's one, and then a pink one just with some white Mickeys. The bars of soap average about, both of these were $7.50 each. Also love their bath bombs, like I mentioned. So in here we have the smaller ones. There was 3. My daughter's already stole one for her bath. So about that size. They have Mickey on the bottom. They smell great. Some of them have Mickey confetti in them that dissolve in your tub. So these ones were 3 for $14. And you can also break them in half. My husband just uses a knife, kind of chisels away, and they just pop in half. So we get 2 baths, so to each one. So this is one of the Mickey bath bombs. And it looks like it has the confetti Mickey in it as well. And I got a blue bath bomb. And I got my daughter this one to go kind of like with a little Valentine's gift that we're going to do up for Valentine's for her. It has a little heart on top. So do have my receipt in here. So the bath bombs, the tube of bath salts were $5.99. Oh, and I got her as well, like I said, loves Nightmare Before the Christmas. So a Nightmare Before Christmas lip balm, which is another sore point because I would wish they would bring back annual passes. Right now, there are only certain ones available for Florida residents. But as DVC, we've been 3 times since June. So in 7 months, we've had 3 trips totaling like 21 days, like at Disney. So park tickets are ridiculously expensive. If we had had an annual pass, we would have saved a ton of money, but Disney would still be getting our money because I'd be there shopping and eating. So Disney, bring back annual passes. Bring back annual passes for DVC members. So the bath bombs, you know, I'll share those with her. And they had some fun finger paints for the bath at Target. Now, they have had these here, but usually closer to Christmas and very plain colors. So these were fun. She picked those out. They were $1 each at Target. Target bag. This you can only buy in single serving packages here in Nova Scotia, Canada. So this was on my list to buy the big bottle. $30 they want for it on Amazon. I think I paid like $7 at Target. So this should last us quite a bit. I actually have dinner in the slow cooker right now with chicken, green beans, and potatoes and some ranch seasoning on it that I saw on TikTok. So love this. I got some Cinnamon Toast Crunch frosting. I had actually bought the cookie mix back in the fall when we were there. Didn't realize the frosting was sold separately, so I still have the cookie mix, and now I've got the frosting to go with it so we can make some cookies. My husband loves these outrageous Reese's bars, so bought these at Target and a few more at the airport before we flew out. And these you cannot find here except for at specialty candy stores, and they're pretty pricey. We have regular Reese's cups, but not the outrageous. My daughter picked up Figment at Epcot, right at the exit of the ride in that gift shop. She had never rode Figment before this ride, and she loved it. She wanted to do it twice, actually. And there was Figment on her dress, so that's kind of what started the conversation about, well, who is that? Who is Figment? And he's around Festival of the Arts and a lot of the images. She loved the ride, talked all day about this Figment plush, so we went back right at the end of the day, and she purchased him. $27.99 probably, maybe a little bit more, because he's a good size, but 20% off. Anyways, I think he's super cute. Kind of have a soft spot for Figment as well. So this one's actually a gift. My daughter had gotten 2 sets as well this trip, but I'll show you the one that's still in the package. So she's invited to a birthday party in a couple weeks, and I thought I would pick one up for her little friend. So it's a Frozen set. Comes with a, bad reflection there, little Elsa doll, her bed, teddy bear, change of clothes, and an Olaf. Olaf comes apart and you can build him. It's really cute. My daughter had bought a few when we were there in the fall, and she wanted to buy Elsa, and I said, you have all kinds of Elsa toys. We're not buying that this time. And she talked about it for 4 months, so I said, you take your birthday money, and if you want to buy Elsa, you can buy Elsa. So we got off the Frozen ride, and the first thing she said is, I bet you this gift shop has the Elsa doll. I'm going to go get it. So she did, and she bought, what was the other one? I'll have to look in the bag, but she did buy 2. Anyways, she plays with them a ton, loves little dolls, little things that she can hold in her hands, dress. So, but this one's a gift for a friend of hers. So here we have a Spirit jersey, Christmas one picked up at the Character Warehouse. Lots of Christmas stuff still left in the parks, but lots at the Character Warehouse as well. Limited sizes, this is a large, but I do find they shrink in the washer and dryer. So this was $29.99, and they sell for well over $70 in the parks, but will be super cute next Christmas. My mother bought my daughter a Simba popcorn bucket. Doesn't hold much popcorn, but made her happy in the moment. My daughter also, like I said, loves to dress things up. They had these 100th celebration Mickey and Minnie dolls. Each set was separate, but they each came with clothes, accessories. You can dress them up. So she bought those. Sully pen. She got some rings, some princess rings for her birthday. This entire bag is stuff we bought at the airport before we boarded our flight. My husband laughs and jokes and says I have some response where when we get ready to leave Disney, I have to shop. It's like some sort of coping mechanism. Told my daughter if she was good getting to the airport because she wasn't feeling well and getting through, like she was gonna be good, she could get something. She picked out a Tinkerbell doll. Also picked up this super cute sweater for her at the Disney store in the airport. It's Sully. Has ears. It's back. So it was $46.99, but you can use your DVC discount at the airport Disney store as well. It's an extension of the parks. I had my eye on this throw. So it is the 50th anniversary throw. It was $39.99. Got that at the airport. Again, 20% off. And my husband wanted to start doing puzzles. So he thought that we should get a puzzle and start doing it in the evening together. We'll get a puzzle mat and work on a little bit each night. It's a Haunted Mansion one, $34.99. And again, use our discount. And we have a 2023 pin. Just like to get a pin every year since I started collecting a few years ago, just with the year on them. This is about very limited 2023 merch, like I mentioned earlier, that we could find. And that's everything. It's a lot more when you lay it out like that. Oh, I also got this sweater. It says most magical place on earth and has like the vintage logo. I had picked this up at one of the parks. I want to say Epcot at Connections. I want to say. They all kind of blend together. But it was about $44, I want to say. And then again, I saved 20%. But now all the fun of getting and putting this stuff away, unpacking from our trip. Luckily, we do laundry the last night we're there before we start packing. So any dirty laundry gets washed, put away, packed in our suitcase, clean, and then we can just unpack it when we get home. We do keep some stuff stored in our suitcase until our next Disney trip, like some of our ears, our park bags, stroller fans, things like that. But of course, you know, flip-flops, shorts, all that stuff needs to still be unpacked. But thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions about anything that I bought, feel free to send us a message or comment on the video.